Lavaca too? We have shots fired at Lavaca High School.
Police and other emergency workers descended on Lavaca High School Tuesday afternoon to test how they would perform if a shooting happened on campus during the school year. Police Chief Phil Beschener said their goal was to make the simulation as real as possible.
Coming in with the EMS, the helicopter, and the fire department, and make it as realistic as we could about an active shooter, what would occur if someone actually entered the school.
It's very emotional. Even some of the kids, when they heard the gunshots, it rang true to them. It was real to them, and they were fairly emotional in the office.
The drill put both emergency services and the school to the test. Lavaca superintendent says that they were able to spot holes in their own crisis plan and will address those this summer. Chief Beschener says this will also help them and the other emergency departments get used to working together so that they can perform when the pressure is on.
If they know your capabilities, the fire department, police department, EMS, they know what you're capable of and then how you do handle situations. They feel more comfortable.
Now tonight at 10, we'll go inside the school while the drill is going on to show you what it could look like during an actual school shooting. In Lavaca, I'm Russell Jones for 5 News.
It's the last sound anyone wants to hear on a school campus. But it could wind up saving lives one day. Police, fire, and EMS crews in Lavaca spent Tuesday morning at a simulated school shooting filled with all the dramatic sights and sounds you'd expect. Junior Rachel Newman, along with some of her classmates, played the part of victims trapped inside the school. She says when she volunteered, she didn't know quite what she was getting into.
When we got here, we had a meeting, and they told us what we were going to be doing. I was what they called a runner. We had to run down the hall and try to get in classrooms and just try to get away from it.
2 armed men would be inside the high school with an unknown number of injured students. The tactical response team would practice getting inside, locating those shooters, and taking them out.
The school has a crisis plan, and Rachel says she was prepared for what was going to happen. But when she first heard shots being fired,
it was nerve-wracking. Like, you know what you're supposed to do, but when you actually hear it, it's like, okay, what was I really supposed to do?
The training will help emergency crews get familiar with how each different group can work together. Meanwhile, Superintendent Jared Cleveland says they've already included plans for additional security cameras at their new high school and spotted some holes in their crisis plan during Tuesday's drill.
There's some things that we learned today, some things that I just learned from witnessing that we're going to go over with our staff.
The district hopes that drills like this one will help their students and community come to grips with the fact that a shooting could happen anywhere, even in Lavaca. That's something that Rachel says she'll be thinking about when she comes back to school in the fall.
I'm definitely going to know where the exits are.
At Lavaca High School, I'm Russell Jones for 5 News.